Hey guys, it's your girl Wisdom, and I'm here with Hamilton. And I've been letting Hamilton clear the field for me. It saves on food for pig food, and it lets him get out of his pen and he can walk around. And I'm sitting with him the whole time. I got him water right here. Every now and then I water his bum. He likes that. He said that helps him work better. But as y'all know, I'm a single farmer and I got to be creative about ways. Hold on, there you go. I got to be creative about ways to clear the field. And since he like rooting so much, I've been letting him root. And let me go turn this water down real quick. I hope y'all there. Say hi if you're there. I'll give you a shout out. I know it's kind of early. I normally don't do videos this early, but Hamilton wanted to work, so I was like, "Go for it, Hamilton." Here, I got some more corn for you. There you go. Go in there and work, buddy. Hold on. This is loose. I'll tighten that. Oh, I think you gotta tighten it from underneath the bottom. So we just watching Hamilton do some work. I want to talk to y'all about some upcoming things that I've seen. And let's see if I get y'all right here so y'all can see Hamilton and me. How do I fix this? It's too wobbly. Well, I guess it's okay. Hey guys, it's your girl Wisdom. Another day on the farm. I'm feeding Hamilton corn so that he'll work in the field for me. You're gonna go, don't touch that, Hamilton. Okay, go through it. Okay, let me show everybody where you went. We got a lot of field to clear. And there ain't no way I'm getting in there with a weed eater. Just ain't no way. Ain't no way. So hopefully he can make me a path and then I could go in and not feel so grossed out by it. But hey, love. Hey, the cool tuber, the cool YouTuber. That's a cool name. But I hope you ain't say something mean because it says your message was retracted. It's cool. This ain't the place for that. Like, I really don't care. I'm on a farm. I sold everything and moved to the woods because I saw what was coming and back in 2020. I moved here February 27th, 2023. But through God's prompting, that's how the channel came about. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, as a conspiracy, you owe your conspiracy theory friend an apology. Hey, Beans, what's up? I just want to tell everybody, your conspiracy theory friend back in 2020 that was telling you stuff wasn't right, you owe them apology. That's all I gotta say. Cause now, like I've been on the farm now since 2023, and back then everybody just thought I was crazy. They thought I was joking. They thought I was gonna let this place go to shambles. You know, cause I'm from the city. I have no country, family, nothing. I've surprised a lot of people, you know, with the fact that I'm doing it. You know, so right now I'm letting him eat. You know. But I also want, this is a conspiracy theory channel, by the way. I want to talk to y'all about what I see coming. Real talk. Like, be careful. Don't sell. I should have named this, Don't Celebrate Juneteenth. I know. Don't get me wrong. I was literally on groups of people in my neighborhood, in the black net community, like fighting for Tamir Rice, for Trayvon Martin. And can't let him get behind me. Get off my butt, boy. But so I really do understand the concept of freedom. That's why I was digging Juneteenth. You know what I mean? I understand the concept of freedom, but then we've learned a lot, haven't we? What's the real date? If you've been on part of this shit, okay, get, go. I'm sorry. Here, look. I got it. Oh, you want some water? Okay, go over there. But look right here, Hamilton. It's gonna be all over the place because I'm bored. I'm out in the country, so it was frozen. Oh, they don't want me to tell y'all what I know. So if you're a part of this channel, then we research what the real date is. I made my start by basically being wisdom, let wisdom calculate the dates, kind of a date setter. Now I understand the difference. You got to be kind of a date watcher. And I'm telling y'all, Juneteenth, that's the date to watch. Let me tell you why. When we found out what the real date was, it was 13 days in the past. That was the real date. So that's why they crazy about the number 13. Because they know the truth. They mess with the dates. And, the real date is 13 days in the past. We not supposed to know all that, okay? But praise God for AI. It had a purpose. They better not be tripping. AI don't trip. But it had a purpose. Hold on, let me throw some more out there so I can really get him going. Oh, hold on, let me go out there. Hey, Hamilton, I got some more treats, but we got to put them in the back here so that you'll keep going. So I can talk to the people. So y'all know that 13 days in the past is D-Day. 6/6. Have y'all banks been talking about how they closing the day and all this other stuff? My bank been talking about it. Now, mind you, all banks are closed on a Monday or a Friday. Now they taking the big Christmas move and shutting down the banks that day. I'm just saying we are primed up for everything. I mean, honestly, everything in the Bible, like the Revelations, everything has happened. The Mark of the Beast done came out, or something that looks very much like it. If it was possible, then the Mark of the Beast already came out. He made a pact with the Abraham Accords. The Bible, Daniel chapter 9, verse 26 or so, says he was going to make a covenant with many and it was going to hold for a week. Happened. Okay, that happened. What else? A mountain through it. Y'all remember, where is that over there? La Palma, I think it was called. No, it wasn't La Palma. It was over there in Australia area. Anyways, that mountain blew up and threw itself in the sea. That happened. Everything in the Bible has happened. All of it except for the mighty earthquake and the pogrom. The pogrom, remember, I'm the one that told y'all what a pogrom was. Pogrom. That is a satanic Nazi, it's the truth, ritual where they have to take a spoil in order to close it out. So this whole thing has been a pogrom, right? But in the end, they gotta take a spoil in order to close it out. And as you see, the protest that, in LA, they ain't protest. That's orchestrated theatrics. Can your girl tell you the truth? That's why you come here, is to get the truth. I'm gonna tell you the real flat out truth. That's theatrics. It was so written within their plan that they would do that. Like, okay, for example, y'all remember the Trayvon Martin situation. Who did that? Who killed that man and act like it was his right to kill that man? I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about did it. Y'all know what nationality he was. Y'all know this has been an orchestrated plan from day one. You could tell they trying to provoke black folks into being a part of this. It's almost as if we might be like they stole our identity and we might really be that people, the real Judah that we might be. Honestly, they making me believe it. That I'm not no Hebrew Israelite or nothing, but I'm watching how like the lowest, we the lowest on the totem pole. The last will be first, I'm guessing. We the lowest on the totem pole, but they making sure they doing things to try to ignite us. But it ain't working. It ain't working. And they made D-Day, gave us a holiday that was really D-Day. It's a smoothie. Y'all wondering what I'm drinking. It's a smoothie. I got me a strawberry smoothie today. But I'm just saying it's not looking too good, you know. Y'all know go watch Leave the World Behind. Didn't dudes say they had to do something at the summer solstice? Didn't the black guy say this was some type of ritual or meeting they have at the summer solstice? Well, if 13 days in the past is a real thing, then July 4th is the summer solstice. Subtract 13 days from July 4th. You get the summer solstice. So I'm at a point where I don't even know how to do videos for y'all anymore. Cause at first it was about warning you guys, and then it was about making you guys believe, right? Cause I tried to warn y'all, y'all didn't believe. So then now that's where we went to. But now everybody trying to see, starting to see it. My mama even came back to me like, I think it's noble what you're doing. I love her for that. That meant so much to me. Like she see it, but it took a while, right? It took a while. So which direction do we want to go in now? Because it's gonna happen any day. We're at the last trump, and don't the Bible say that at the last trump you will not, we all will, but we'll all be changed. Hey, who is? Oh, George. That's who. That's that man, George Zimmerman. Y'all remember him and his concept for why he felt he could do that, the privilege he thought he had. And now they out there riding, but it's in a fake way. Y'all know them people paid. They out there like, and then saying black folks need to be a part of it, but y'all didn't learn from, we won our civil rights movement series. Okay, we did. We won. I could got a farm. I could drink at a water fountain. My kids could go to school. I could read. We won. I got a college degree. Okay, come on now, cum laude. Real talk. I got a college degree. We won ours, but we did that through our lawyers doing pro bono work and teaching us how to deal with that type of racism, that type of situation. You get what I'm saying? We didn't win by getting out there in the streets, cussing at the doggone Marines and the police. Come on now, black folks know we ain't, we definitely ain't. Now mind you, when we was mad about something, like during the riot time when we knew it was riot time, but we ain't out there going, hey, ho, one of their chants was, hey, hey, ho, hey, you gonna have a shitty day. Y'all problem, hold on, he found the stash. Y'all problem ain't big enough if that's your chant. You get what I'm trying to say? Go ahead, go back out there, buddy. Let me get you some more out there. You keep trying to go in this area. Is that because the water's rolling over there? So what I'm saying is it's theatric. It ain't until that happens, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Real talk, I wouldn't touch that. That ain't nothing but we know the beast that we dealing with. No. And that ain't the way to deal. You do it through a man of honor. Y'all watch that movie Man of Honor? That's the way you win. How you think I'm living out here? It's because I'm a woman of honor. I don't treat people with disdain. I ain't cussing people out, acting a fool. I'm standing up and working for it, handling my business and working for it. Real talk. And I'm telling you, I got so much respect around here. Y'all see, go look at my other videos. They really do be like, okay, look at you. All right, you farming. You doing it. You know what I'm saying? But they're trying to use this race bait thing. It ain't about race. It's about honor. And what they doing ain't honorful. So hold on, I'm throwing some more out there. All right, let me get back to it. He almost found my stash. He almost found my stash. Then he would have knocked me over trying to get it. But okay, so yeah, I don't agree with participating with what they got going on out there because they're not doing it. They didn't learn from the struggle. That's what I was trying to say. Like actually realizing what black people went through and then learning from that would be honoring our position instead of saying how we don't unite with you, and or better yet, first they were trying to cuss us out, say how we don't unite as people and how why they felt we were less than them. You know what I mean? That started first, right? And then now that all this done jumped off is talking, they, you know, they want to go talk about Martin Luther King and who was there for us during our times. Well, Trayvon Martin and Tamir Rice was killed recently. I ain't seen nobody there for them. I lived in Cleveland. I was blocks away from Tamir Rice situation. I ain't seen nobody giving a crap then. So I'm just saying, our people have been getting killed continuously by the police for years. This ain't stopped, okay? So don't get me wrong. We won because I can legally. That's how we won. We went through the law system, but the other crap is still there. Okay, it's still there, right? So we've been getting killed a long time. I ain't seen no Latino people stepping up for those situations, you know? Right. Oh, yes, I did see that plantation done burnt down. That's that Annabelle situation. God. But I'll tell y'all this. Okay, the way I saw it was about Annabelle, that dumb doll. Now you know we ain't doing that either. You get what I'm trying to say? But the Bible says this too, that God Himself is gonna prove that He loved you, like that He loved black people too. You get what I'm saying? I'm a mixed black person. Well, I ain't really mixed. I ain't got no white family members. I just look this way because it came through. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. It's a long story. I don't really want to go there, but I've told this story before. Okay. But anyways, long story short, the Bible says that too. Now, mind you, I'm not affiliated with no religion, no church, no nothing. I am a organic Christian. Like I picked up that Bible. I was a thug like you. Like I was, hey, party, kick it, shot, shot, shot. I was that person. I was Miss Grown and Sexy Cleveland 2019. It's been a while. The farm do some stuff to you. But you get what I'm trying to say. I was secular as a person, but then it's time to pick up that Bible and start understanding what was happening around us. I did that, and I'm telling you, it really do look like in 1492, some people were stolen, and they were sent to go live in the land of their enemies. And they were sent there as servants, servitude, because God said that too. Like how He literally said, now mind you, the church says that He was talking about their God, right? But no, when you read it, the words, I define words. I don't listen to the church. Here, buddy, keep on going. But it literally says, how could your rock, your God, redeem you lest He sold you first? Real talk, I'm that true with it. Like according to the Bible, we weren't supposed to be free for 400 years. That's now. You know, but Gog of Magog got a plan. This is in the Bible. Is Ezekiel chapter 38. Gog of Magog got a plan, and he said, "Well, what we gonna do is free them, and then make them fat and happy." That's what this the Bible. Real talk. So if we them people, that's what happened. Here, buddy. Why you all up in my face? Come on, look. No, I'm gonna go get you some more. But you gotta make the trail. How I'm gonna get back there? You like, I ain't on it no more. So I guess you got to go back in your pen if you ain't on it. Well, like I was saying, Gog and Magog made a plan, and he said, I'm going to free them from slavery and make them fat and happy. And we were going to place them in unwalled villages, and that's where, ooh, look at that. Go that way. Don't, Look, you going to make me just throw the whole thing over there. Go. I ain't got no more. So we messed up now. We ain't got no more. but but he said that he was gonna take a spoil from unwalled villages of some fat and happy and fat and happy people. That sound about right. That sound about what's going on. And they made a holiday based on the storming of Normandy. So D-Day is the name of 6/6. Oh, that's another thing. Y'all know everything that happened with Trump that you could think of to label that man 6/6. Like I lived here on the property exactly 666 days. The day the man was elected, and my name Wisdom, and Revelation chapter 13 says, let wisdom calculate the days. This calls for wisdom. His number is the number of a man, and his number is 666. I didn't orchestrate that I would be. Y'all saw, go back and look. I didn't orchestrate that. I planned on being here a week before I actually got here, but some bad stuff happened, right? So I got here on February 27th, and their election day was 666 days. I mean, there's been a few things with dude, go back and look at the videos. I wrote them all out. But he that guy, you know what I mean? And now the big date of Black freedom, right? June 19th is really June 6th, 6-6. I know, ain't the piggy cute? Hey, Diamond. I love him. His name's Hamilton. My neighbor's sister gave him to me for free on Easter. He was born on Easter the prior year, so he was 1 year old the day that she gave him to me for free. And I'm learning them. I'm an organic farmer too. I don't have any farming family. I don't, watch YouTube to learn how to do this. No, I get out here and sit with him and try to find out what he like, what he don't like. Right now he gonna want some water. I try to be in tune with him. But we got a whole big farm going. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. I'm gonna show y'all the farm and how it's going. It's going good. We got a lot of chicken. Y'all know chicken going $40 a hen. I just had 30 babies. Real talk. I'm praying that other chicken, she been sitting on them eggs for a while. Let's see what happened. you know? Um, but yeah, so dude done marked himself as 6'6", and now he's labeling Black freedom as 6'6". That's what I was gonna tell y'all. I'm so tired of the conversation of Obama being the Antichrist. Let me tell y'all something. Obama gonna go down in history as the Antichrist. He is. But he ain't the real Antichrist. No, no, no. Because he ain't here. He don't care. He gone. But every time his name come up, it's about some legislation that happened. It has to go down in history that way. You get what I'm trying to say? Because of the part, that's who running things. That's the hidden hand. That's them. Well, them in India, but that's them. You get what I'm saying? They the hidden people, right? And they need him to be the bad guy. I need y'all to stop being idolaters and listening to what other people say, because that's what happens. We by idolaters mean you can't go against the crowd. You know what I mean? That man gone. He having an affair with the girl from France. He off in Hawaii. He in a bunker somewhere. He even did a movie saying the truth is ain't nobody in charge. Y'all saw that movie. Come on now. That's lead the word behind. That's what the truth is. So I'm just saying, you ain't gonna get that here. I know exactly who the guy is. And I done told y'all, he done did it. That's why Jesus said, you could tell them by their fruit. And he said, remember, I told you this beforehand for a reason. You get what I'm trying to say? So we gotta weigh what really happened, dude even called fire down. Okay, he on January 3rd, I don't remember what year, was it 2019? He called fire down in front of everybody. Like there was like fire came down from the sky, hit that man. Like possibly a direct energy weapon. Come on now, we know what's going on. So yeah, I'm not gonna ever be that person to lie to y'all. What's up, Hamilton? Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Come on, get up. Come on, we gotta go. Cause you done ate up all the stuff. You want some water? Come on, come with me. You ate up all the stuff. It's time to go back to your pen. I don't think you're gonna come. Let's see. Look, he went right back in there. All right, well, stop bothering me. I guess he had to realize I ain't had no more corn. It's out there. You just gotta go get, buddy. We gonna go see that farm in a second, but I just want to make sure I've told y'all everything that need to be said. Oh, Saturday Night Live. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all got to go look at the Saturday Night Live clip. Okay, there's a Saturday Night Live clip like a sketch, where they go to a psychic You know, I think it's like 2019 or 2020, and they go to a psychic, okay? And at the psychic, they're going, oh, 2019 was a horrible year. We're hoping 2020 will be better, right? Every single thing that they say in that, like the lady, you know, the sketch, the lady who's faking like she's the psychiatrist. I mean, not psychiatrist, psychic, okay? She literally describes my life to a T, like literally saying, is this a part of it? I got a rash on my hand. I'm going to Kentucky. I need everybody to send stamps. So all the way through. But when I was watching, I went, well, if they got the future this correct in 2025, right? What else did they say in that video? They listen to this. Y'all need to understand this. You go watch it too. It's Saturday Night Live, and they went to go see Madam Somebody. Like, so just type in, they go see a psychic in 2020 at Saturday Night Live, okay? But at the end of the video, she grabs the Chinese man hand, or Asian, because I don't know if he's Chinese, he came from somewhere else, but he looked Chinese, okay? She grabs the Chinese man's arm and says, in June, listen to that, in June, you're gonna do something so horrible that all of your friends disown you. Now, she goes on to make a joke and says, you're gonna eat at a restaurant. But if they got everything else right in that skit, and in June, we're still in June, and we're primed up. I mean, we literally saw Iran and Russia begging the UN to stop Israel from beating up on Iran. That was today. Go look. I think it was today or yesterday. So that means they're gearing up to hit somebody because they're claiming there's what's that called? Crimes against humanity. That's what's going on. Crimes against humanity is what Russia and China was at the UN confessing about Israel and the United States. Now, I'm the one that's gonna tell you the truth no matter what. Go look at Bill Ryan, Project Camelot, okay? And the Anglo-Saxon Mission. It's on YouTube. Real talk. I should put it in the comments, okay? But this was 14 years ago. 14 years ago, dude said that China was gonna catch a cold. There was gonna be like a war followed by a ceasefire, and then a bigger war with Iran. Now, back then, 15 years ago, it was Iraq that we was so-called like our enemy. But this whistleblower said, nope, it's going to go and change for Iran. And they said, that's what they said. I'm just telling you what they said, okay? But they said it was going to end with them provoking Iran or China to drop a serious nuke as the sounding bell. Go look it up. Project Camelot. Project Camelot, Bill Ryan. And the name of the title, Bill Ryan Anglo-Saxon Mission. And it was a whistleblower from the London government talking about how he saw this plan coming where China was going to catch a cold. Exactly what they said. And their real enemy was China. So he grabs, remember what I said? We was talking about that Saturday Night Live skit. That's what we talking about. She grabs the man's arm and says, no, you're going to do something so horrible that it makes all of your friends disown you. What could Asian people do that would make all of their friends, their American friends, go, except for drop a nuke on us? You get what I'm trying to say? The only thing, other than that, it's all theatrics. But once that happens, it's gonna be literally like, is this a part of it? Are you a spy? What's going on? I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say? So ain't y'all tired of them telling all of us what they gonna do and then acting like we crazy for repeating what they've done and said? That's weird. That's weird. That's the world we live in now. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a pogrom is happening. That is where they're gonna try to do something to ignite black folks you know, so they'll have a reason to run up in your house and take that spoil, you know. Or and if they can't do that, I don't have any more. I don't have any more. I don't got no more. Look, here, get some water. Get some water on your butt. Come on, get some water. There. Hold on. Just relax. Don't knock it over. Doggone it. You know what, boy? I think it's time for you to go back in your pig pen. Playtime is over. What is he doing? Playtime over, pig. Hamilton. Hamilton. You ready to go get back in your pig pen? We can sit over there. I mean, but you are walking past a whole bunch of corn. I don't see why you want to. See, there you go. You found you some more corn. I want him to knock all this stuff down for me. I would just be and he look when I show y'all. Let me show it because I got to put him in there anyways. When I show y'all how much he knocked down in a month, it lets you like I didn't think it was possible. Real talk. So y'all saw how that was back over there, right? So that's the farm. There's the chickens. We doing good. I did, man. I taught myself this stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, it was some monk work. Like no, like it changes you from the inside out like a monk to do what has had to be done here. But look how much he cleared. This whole thing was filled. I just want him to do the same thing over there. So, and I figure he'll get some food that I can't give him. You know what I mean? Food expensive. I went to make a pasta salad the other day. It cost me $30 just because I wanted a little pasta salad. So I might as well set him free and let him do what he do. He really likes rooting in these places where there's a lot of leaves that were just sitting there. He loves rooting in there. He powerful though. But I ain't got no more corn. I guess I'll just sit out here with you and let you do what you do, buddy. Okay, so let me bring the chair out further. Let me go grab my chair. Y'all watch Hamilton. Can y'all see him? I'm gonna go grab my chair. I was gonna put you back, but I guess you found another place that I needed done. So that'll work for me. Ain't he getting it? He getting it, y'all. Let me turn off the water. Okay, so yeah, we just hanging out talking stuff. You know, I was bored. Well, I ain't gonna say bored, because I've done a lot. Oh my God. But I need him to do some stuff, you know? I need his help. To where it was like, I ain't going in there. There's chiggers. You ever heard of a chigger? Those things are horrible. They will burrow into your skin. They're like ticks, but they go inside your pore. Baby ticks, I'm telling you, there's things worse than ticks out here. Okay, there's baby ticks and chiggers. Okay, they're the worst things ever. So my thought is I'd let him knock me down a path, and then I can go out there and clean up the shooting range. That was the shooting range. Remember back in the day, my son made a shooting range, but he gone. And now that took for me to maintain it, and I didn't maintain it. And the truth about farming and homesteading, everything's growing all the time. So you have to keep knocking it down if you expect to still have certain areas, you know? So yeah, that's all I was doing, was sitting here. So hey, y'all, tell me how y'all feel about what's going on. Like, I know I don't got that many viewers. I think I only got 1-2 people on there. But I would love to know how y'all feel about this. Like, what y'all see happening. and be honest, you know? This that place. Like, I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all how I feel. We are watching exactly what they told us. That's the bad part. They told us they was gonna do. You know what I mean? So I'd love to hear from y'all how y'all feel about what's going on, you know? And how is it affecting you? What your stores look like? I would love to know that, because I'm off in rural Kentucky. I'm doing everything in my power not to have to go to a store. You know what I mean? Like, I'm eating all the canned goods, the old store, like how the Bible says. All my prepper stuff from back then, I'm eating now. What's this? Oh, okay. But yeah, I'd love to hear that, you know. Or I could keep rambling, but I would love to hear from y'all. Like, you know, considering we've seen, like, any minute America is going to war for a battle that ain't ours again. And everybody's saying that Donald Trump can declare war. He can't declare war. You know, don't get me wrong, he can. Just via saying it on social media, the way that he's been using social media. So he can, but he can't legally. You know what I mean? But the fact that he told everybody to get out of town, and then he came back from his meeting early, ain't looking too good. Ain't looking too good at all. But buddy getting out the camera. There we go. Let's get you back. But yeah. That's, you see what I mean? I don't even have anything. Like I've told y'all, every Bible story, every Bible verse, backed it up, showed y'all. Do y'all got a plan? I would love to know that. Like, what's your plan? Like, considering the fact all is real, stores really, like, are about to go bare. They really are planning to do something horrific. And there's violence in the streets right now as we speak. Like, do y'all got a plan? That's important. I want y'all to start thinking about that. I pray y'all thinking about it. You know? Just say you got one. You know? Like, even if you just say, yeah, I got a plan. But if I was you, find your like-minded family and prepare with them. Don't go out there protesting and being a part of all that stuff. Real talk. Find your personal family. Ones that if shit happen and you can't live without them. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, make a plan with them. I tried that. My family wasn't a part of it. They didn't want to. Only people, praise God. Look, my I call her my cousin Nikki, but she was my sister's high school best friend. But she's like my sister. Oh God, Nikki is definitely becoming my sister. She bought me some boots. Look at that, for my birthday. Oh, by the way, my birthday was the day that they bombed Iran. National Loving Day. I'm telling y'all, this is getting real. This is getting real. Like, if I was crazy, they doing a lot to make sure I stay crazy. Ain't that right, Hamilton? I love his little tail. I love his little tail. Oh my gosh. I love you, Hamilton. Look at him getting that flower bed together for me. Do it, buddy. Do it. Get it going, buddy. Yeah. I should read y'all some Bible. I'll do that in the next one. I just wanted to kind of hang out. Cause I'm, like I said, it get quiet on the it get quiet. All I got is my piggy to talk to. I don't got no more food. I gave you all the food. I gave you all of it. I don't got no more. You better, there's tons of corn over there. If you just go back over there, there's tons of corn. I put so much corn out there. He on his own Easter egg hunt. This is a piggy Easter egg hunt. Where's the food? Where's the food? I appreciate it though, buddy. I appreciate it. Knock down the walls for me. There's barriers. I need him to knock them down. One day I'm gonna get him a girlfriend. And then we gonna make babies. I'm white. That sounds so gross. But you get what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna sell the babies. Like, that sounds so bad. But that's farming. That's farming. I had the hardest, yesterday we were doing this, right? I had him sitting out here and I was eating pepperoni and it just felt so horrible. I was like, man, you gonna make me a vegetarian. This ain't right. This ain't right. But yeah, I'm gonna get him a girlfriend. And I hopefully have a lot of little piggies running around here one day. But not yet, not too soon, because he's a lot. He's a lot to learn. Right now, I got to learn how to juggle him before I get him a girlfriend. Ain't that right? Go and clean that up so I can do some work over there. I put some flowers in because you cleaning it up for me. What you eating on? He found something, a patch or something. He getting it. Let's see. What's in there? Hope he don't go up under the barn. What's in there? You getting it, ain't you? Look how fast he dry off. I gotta put some more water on him. What you? I see why that one farmer lady made her pigs and animals have a voice. Cause for me, he feels like an old man that's going, well, we gotta pack this up under here. He mansplaining. Can't y'all hear him mansplaining why he's doing this? Yeah. You gotta pack the dirt up under there? Is that what it is? Or root it out? Yeah. Is that what you're doing? They every time someone call me, it blocks up everything. But we're gonna let him do that for a second. Let's walk y'all around and show y'all everybody why he working. Hey guys, we got friends on the line. There's Bruce, and that one I haven't given him a name yet. But that's Bruce down there. That's Jamila Knowledge. She named him. If y'all want to name the chickens, I ain't gonna never eat them. I'ma sell them. I ain't gonna never eat them. I already see now. There go Baltimore. Isn't he gorgeous? Hold on, let's see if I can scroll into him. Hey, Baltimore. He's gorgeous. He's gold and black with his little red accents. He's the father of all the chickens, all these chickens, this one and the hens out there. Let's see if we can see the babies. Y'all want to see the babies? They try to jump out, though. The mom be tripping. Let's see if I can open this up without the mom jumping out. Because she get mad. She be like, Hark, who goes there? Don't jump out. If you jump out, don't jump out. I'm just showing off your babies. Ain't they cute? That they're like part Dahmer. Hey, guys. Hey. Hey, don't start. No, you coming out. Go back in. I just got unafraid of the chickens. Believe it or not, I'm still more afraid of the chickens than I am the pig. I like the pig. Pig rock with me, but the chicken, she get mad. She a broody chicken. Okay, who else we got? Let's see, where is Hamilton? Is he still working on his spot? Yeah, he's still working. He's still working on his spot. This about to come apart. Let me stop and fix this before it comes apart and it's broke. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this thing, y'all. Sorry. There we go. Now we can put it back on there. I'm walking and it's just wobbling. How you put it back in there? Oh, okay. Wait, no. Oh, I'm going to just have to take it off. But that's okay. Let's go take a look at what the other chickens are doing. So Bruno, we don't talk about Bruno. Bruno over here. He's the father of the babies over there. Here's Bruno. Hey, Bruno. Hi. So that all those babies in there are his. And then that's the one right there that I'm hoping will hatch some eggs. Because I found out, because of what's going on. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? What are you doing? It's time to go back in your pen. Come on, let's go in your pen. Come on. Come on. Hamilton. I'm gonna have to go get some food to get him to come back. Hamilton. Hick's coming. I hope so anyways. There we go. Hey, Hamilton. Come on. Hamilton. Come over here. He's like, I'm not listening to you, lady. Come on. Oh, this ain't gonna work. You just gonna have to be out the rest of the day until I go get you some food. I doubt he gonna come over here. Hamilton, let's go in there together. If we go in here together, maybe you'll come. Come on, let's go in. Come on, Hamilton. Hamilton. Come on, I'm in the cage. He got me in the pig pen. This is gross. I gotta clean all this up. See, I had him clean it up so that I can get over here and get this stuff up, but then it just went bad on me. So I'm gonna get it up. I gotta put him in the barn and redo this whole thing and make it tighter. It's been working. So like I told you guys before, I'm organic farming. That means learning as I go. And everybody wants me to do electric fence for him, and I refuse. Not because I'm all that humane. I ain't gonna lie. It's because I know I would electrocute myself. That's just my personality. So I don't want to electrocute myself. So instead, what I did was I put, y'all see the fence is on the ground and it's attached up there. And then I put cinder blocks on them. And it does good. It's working. He only got out once and it was over there. And I put that water jug over there. And that's how I got, made sure he can't get back in. I filled that up. Oh my God, Hamilton destroyed his house. Oh God, I gotta build you a new home. Oh no, Hamilton. What have you done? He had a whole house over here. Oh, so much more work. Okay, you going in the barn. Where you go? Oh, Hamilton. You done destroyed your house. It was shoddy put together. It was shoddy. Anyways, but it was already over here. I didn't build it. Somebody else built it. It was here when I first got here. That's what made me think to put it there. But dang, he destroyed his house. So you gotta go in the barn today. You can't go back over here. It's gonna rain and you ain't gonna have nowhere to be. Ugh. Oh, he finding him a place to wallow. What you doing over here, Hamilton? You gonna tear that down too? Where that water come from? It's been raining nonstop. I'm sure that's where the water came from, but dude, I don't think I want you to root right here. Oh, dude. But this ain't the place. Hamilton, this is not the place. This is not the place, Hamilton. What? This ain't the place. Oh, you want more room? No, this ain't where you do this at. You have a whole spot over there for that. Oh, my buddy. But I don't know what you done did over here and how you did it that quickly. Yeah, I don't got much to talk about. Like I said, I was just more bored and saying, man, stuff crazy. And I done told everything I know how to tell. And I don't like repeating myself. You know what I mean? So it's like, we at a place. So let's look at the pig. You know what I mean? That's kind of where we're at now. It's like we done did play by play. Everything in Revelations done happen. Everything in the Bible done happen. Now let's just watch the pig play on the farm. What are you doing? You telling me I should get that trash up? Ooh, get it, boy. Uh-oh. Y'all still there? I'm sorry about that. I got an incoming, but I'm going to let y'all go in a second. I just, yeah, that was my girl Jamila. Me and her have been on top of things, you know. We definitely need to study evening and morning and day and night. So that's something we're going to sit down and study. But it's gotten to that point, y'all, where we've studied it all, saw it before it was coming, hired a lawyer to tell us what was happening before it came. And we told the masses, bought a Goshen so that people could run here. Nobody came. Like this has been a lot. Done did everything. I can't think of nothing else to do to tell the people. Hey, Jamila, knowledge in the building. Yes. But I can't think of nothing else to tell them to do, Jamila. You know, it's like we're at a place now where we've seen it all, told it all of it's happened, clear as day in front of our eyes. You know, I just want to give y'all the heads up. Don't celebrate Juneteenth. Why? Because it's actually 6/6. It's actually June 6th. They're worshiping the number 13 because they know the real date is 13 days in the past. Figure out how you gonna deal when the time comes to we're all gonna have to uproot at some point. I've already done it, you know, but there a lot of people in the city gonna have to. Oh, okay, praise God. God told me to tell y'all about this. Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland. Y'all gotta make moves. Get ready to make moves. Y'all are the border states the border cities for the northern men of Ezekiel 38. Ezekiel 38, if they're coming to take a spoil, who they taking it from first? Cleveland, Detroit, and Chicago. Those are the border places. Those are the places where they gonna come in at. And I'm talking about the northern men, right? The Nazi men. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the white man, because that's not the same thing. I'm talking about the Nazi man. That's the one that's going to come in through the north. So you got to be prepared and know, you know, God has been telling me to tell y'all got to make a plan about that city. Go get an atlas, you know. We're going to still have electricity. God showed me that too. He said, we going to still have electricity, internet. How else can the world watch? But those locations are going to lose internet and electricity, right? So we're going to be watching what's going on there. Hold up, boy. Okay, well, that's the wrong place to go. I got something trying to grow over there. Don't go over there, but you can go over here. What? What? letting him out for a while. So what was I saying? That you got a Detroit, Cleveland, and Chicago. God was telling me y'all got to make a plan. Y'all got to make a way out. Y'all got to get atlases. Y'all got to get unite. Like when the crap pop off, make a proper stance. You know, like the proper kind though, not this weird stuff they doing in California. You know what I mean? Have some integrity and some honor. I'd rather see y'all do some Malcolm X stuff where y'all everybody show up. Like if y'all need to show up, everybody show up suited and booted. You know, like we human, we people, we deserve the good treatment. You know what I'm saying? But don't be out there in them streets. Is what I'm trying to say. Don't be out there in them streets. Okay, what you saying, sis? Okay, yeah, we can't tell them much more. I know, right? I feel like, I ain't. I was reading in the chat. I agree though that we didn't told them all we could tell them. We can't tell them much more. So you say, yeah, we can't tell them much more. They got to come ask questions and study for themselves. I agree, and I wanted to hear from people. You know, I hope even in the playback. Remember, play my videos on double speed, and it really works better. But maybe on the playback, people will say what their plan is or how they feel about what's going on. And I got to tell y'all, watch out for idolatry. You know, the idolatry is getting serious. And it ain't just like idolaterizing Donald Trump. No, it's idolaterizing money, sports, anything that stops you from being an individual. Remember the four laws, the four rules, and the 10 commandments is what we got to follow. And that part about being an individual, you can't be an individual if you're a part of a collective. Did y'all notice that on I think it's Roku TV? No, I think is it Roku or Pluto? One of them got a tab that says the Black Collective. You are not, I'm not a part of a collective. Absolutely not. God told me I got the right to be an individual. Don't forget, you got the right to be an individual. Cause they using taglines and everything else they could do to brainwash us into being part of a collective, to be idolaters. Don't be no idolater. Have your own individual mind and thought. Own individual mind and thought. So I guess that's something I could do with them, sis, is keep telling them about the four rules, the four laws, and the 10 commandments, because that's what God is judging all this on. Your behavior is judged based upon those things, you know. All right, let me see what else you said, my love. You said, fear no man said it too. Hey out, wait, hey out, even if just to visit friends or family for the moment. I forgot what I had said there. Oh, maybe I was saying about how I was saying get with your personal family, those that you don't want to see anything happen to, and create a plan with them. Don't be out in them streets protesting, because ain't that's the part that's like getting on stage. You a part of the show. So unless you feel like you could affect the show, you ain't got no reason to be out there. So I'm guessing that's what I had said, but let's keep going. Knowledge said, I am in Europe and am making multiple plans to get out these cities. Real talk. I mean, like, that's the thing about it. I wish people understood they could literally partner with different farms that know what's up, and then, have a plan to come to here or go there. You know what I'm trying to say? But people too busy thinking about they got to buy their own farm, or I don't know, or feel like where they gonna go. But know this, God got you. So if you are to stay in the city, it's about being godly, being good unto God. What, you want to go back where the corn was at, buddy? I feel like a old school farmer. Like I'm just walking around following the pig, following the pig. But if I leave him in that pig pen, that's gonna cost so much money to feed him. But at least this way, he can get out and feed himself. All this land, and I'm not letting him feed himself. He better go feed himself. That's what happens when you get a black single mama become a farmer. I don't got no time for pity. Get out there and feed yourself. I sound like I've sound my whole life. What, you going down there? We ain't never showed the people back there. Where you going? I'm just following you, bro. Yeah. Okay, well. All right, let's see what else you say, my love. You said compass. Okay, so these are some of the things that you got to get. A compass, which a compass is going to be faulty. You got to learn, because right now, don't get me wrong, she said a compass, and I agree. I got a compass, so I'm not telling you not to get a compass. I'm just saying, as this magnetic field changes, we going to have to know the possibilities of the sky. You know, like where the sun's supposed to be. And maybe do like a water clock or a timer and pay attention, or a solar clock, and pay attention to where the time is at, you know? So that way you could see where the sun is at each time of day. So that way if you going, ain't it north if you go, no, west. But we won't even know. The goal would be to follow the sun, but I don't even know. It's a good question, though. That's a good thought process. It brought something up in my mind about how accurate will a compass be during the pole shift. You know what I mean? Because I got a compass just to watch for that reason, to see how it's slanting. So, I don't know. All right, what else you say, my love? And don't get trapped in the money system. Real talk. Honestly, I don't have a dime in the world, but I got a lot more than a lot of people with a lot of money. You get what I'm trying to say? Don't get caught up in that, like that. Here we go. All the people with gold, they gonna have to use that gold to pay you for pigs. You get what I'm saying? Or chickens, right? So I'm looking forward to getting paid in gold one day. Or I got thousands of seeds. They gonna be paying me in gold when that time comes, because I ain't got no money. You get what I'm saying? So I do want to agree with her and say, think about survival things that you will need. They're going to be very important in restarting the new world. Okay, let's be real. They said a new world was coming. Okay, God even said there was going to be a new heaven and a new earth, that there was going to be a remnant of God's people. Like, I'm going by biblical. I know a lot of people are waiting on a rapture, and I've always told y'all, if there's a rapture coming, it's for the children. If there is a rapture coming. But I'm telling you, God done showed me a few times, not the kind of rapture you think. It'd be evil people gonna be taken off this earth, and the meek shall inherit the earth, is what the Bible says. The Bible says the meek, that's the people that run and hide, shall inherit the earth. Real talk. Good job, buddy. You found that corn. He back making my thingy. Let me get him some water then. Let me put some water on his back since he back there in it. Y'all know he like that water on his back. He get hot in them bushes. But yeah, definitely don't get caught up in that, you know. But tell me more about what the money trap that you're speaking of, sis, because the one I'm talking about is thinking that, like, you know, I got to get one more paycheck before I can leave, or I got to get a certain amount saved up. What you got to do is get the supplies and tools and then make a move. Real talk. That's what you got to do. But tell me more about what you mean by the money trap. She said I'm doing free range pig, old school style. Yeah. Or am I just being lazy and not wanting to go through that without a without a trail? That's a lot. I can't get in there and work until he helped me. But then again, like I said, y'all saw that other side. The other side of the field was like this. I put him in there. It is completely bare. If there's a way he could work that magic over here, it would be such a blessing. Work that magic over on this side with your little waggy tail. With your little waggy tail. It says, don't get trapped in the money system. They got the kill switch on it. So have backup funds and communication. Definitely backup funds and communication. It's all digitized. Oh, yes, I remember that. Okay, let's talk about that digitized. So she is in Switzerland. And I remember before all this stuff happened, oh, I forgot to turn that water off. Uh-oh. Well, let's leave it on and put it on him. Or did I just turn it on? I don't know. But I remember before all that stuff happened, um, they were, ooh, I'm sorry. I was just giving you some water. I'm sorry. Let's get that boo-boo. Yeah, just get you cooled off. That's all. Okay, that's enough. I turned it on too high, scaring them. But she lives in Switzerland. Before all this stuff happened, we was talking about how they were fully digitizing their money. Like, and how they were fighting against it over there in Switzerland. You know what I mean? So like there was two groups. There was the idolaters group that wanted the digital system. And then there was another group that wanted the freedom, you know what I mean, of being able to have their business, their financial business to be have a little privacy to it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, there's a lot of places out there, and we know that people could hear me from all over the world. There's a lot of places out there where y'all don't really got money no more. Real talk, y'all don't really got money no more. And don't forget that crypto crap. Real talk, let me tell y'all about this. Y'all remember Jeremy, the 32-degree Mason, right? I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm telling you what they said. Don't get mad at my videos. This is what he said, okay? So he had his family didn't know that he had left the MA. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say MA for their name because I don't want them flagging me. But his family didn't know he left the MA, okay? And he went to an event and they were like, "Oh, you getting ready for the program?" Basically saying, we gonna be out there in the streets. You don't worry, you'll be safe. You got your uniform. That's what he said. Now go look at Minute to Midnight and find 32-degree MA. Okay, y'all can hear him say it for himself, right? And not until he starts talking about cryptocurrency, like everybody didn't know that he was out the game. You get what I'm saying? Because he became a Christian and left the whole system, right? So until he faking like he in so that way he could stay cool with his family, okay? And he then says to the guy, "So what are y'all investing in? What's y'all investments?" And dude looks at him like, at that moment, I realized that was their crypto was their joke. That was their we buy gold for fake money. We buy gold. So basically, instead of saying we buy gold this time around, they said we buy money for a digital blip. Y'all, if y'all watch the Project Camelot, then you know a catastrophe is coming. A real live mountain shifting tsunami, fire and brimstone catastrophe is coming. What good is that gonna do for you, like crypto? Don't get me wrong. If this was 2018, I'd be like, bye, bye, bye. But we're in 2025, the year of the Deagle report. Am I lying? We are in the year of the Deagle report. If honestly, if you got any resources and things, you better individualize that and see how you can survive. You like, what resources do you need for survival? I would not be trying to figure out investments right now, unless it's land, because that's a huge investment. That's real. No zoning, no zoning, land. That's a huge investment. Okay, outside of the metropolitan areas with no zoning where it could be whatever you want it to be. Hey, the boo-boo. Yes. So that's an investment, but I wouldn't get caught up in those traps either, sis. Okay, what you say next? You said my mom got locked out her banking and digital card for 3 months because she owed and had missed a update on her. Oh, because she's old. Okay. Because she's old and had missed a update on her ID card had expired. They pay with QR codes, watches, and phones. And when the system fails or Wi-Fi is lagging, they can't pay and they never carry cash. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Amen. That was good advice, sis. that was good advice for the crew. You know, that's good advice. Yeah, because it's definitely, all I gotta say, something nefarious is going on. And they want us out there protesting. My answer to that is absolutely not. Y'all better collectively, since there's a collective concept, like as a family, buy some land and get up out of there. That's what I would do. But I'm not about to be a part of all that. Cause it's well, like we watch them. I'm back to talking about what's going on in LA. But we watched them storm the gates. We watched them. We saw them storm the gates for months, like years. We've been watching like millions. It looked like millions of people in El Paso and at all the borders. We watched that happen. Are we really about to support something knowing that that right there was weird and nefarious in the first point? Like, is this the jump off for whoever y'all smuggled in? Because we watched the news reports say some of these people are Chinese, some of these people are Iranian. Remember the one dude even came on the camera and said, "Y'all don't know who I am now, but you will soon find out." Right? Remember that? Man, I ain't trying to be out there in that. I'm telling you that they really underestimated the concept of black people saying, "Stop playing with me." Like, no, that's the truth. This is we saw this. Why would I go out there in that when we saw some type of band of people literally overwhelm the borders for years now? Like millions of people for years. And now I'm supposed to go give them, let them stay because I'm black. No, I ain't even asked to be here. What you talking about? We didn't storm the gates to get up in this bad boy. We did not. All we asked was for the right to exist after we was here. So it's literally like, I just want to be left alone. I just want a chicken named Bruno. Hey, you want to see your chicken? Knowledge chicken. He down there. I gotta get that up, but you know, I be working on stuff. How do you eat a big sandwich one bite at a time? But he down there. All his food up here. But yeah, where you going, buddy? Have you figured it out? I'm just following you around. All right. All right, well, I think that's all. You know, I'm gonna go and call my girl Knowledge, see if we could study something. I was hoping for some more interaction so that maybe we could like have our own G7 meeting. Like, what's really good? What's going on, y'all? Please don't get caught up in the biggest trap God's been showing me is the idolatry trap. That idolatry trap is about to kill a lot of people. Like that, believing, you know, having to go along. Like everybody said, Obama was the Antichrist. First off, y'all don't even know what the Antichrist is. Real talk. Like, honestly, there's no such thing. There is the beast, the dragon, and the false prophet. I've been told y'all that I believe that Trump is the false prophet, flat out. But who y'all consider to be the Antichrist is technically called the false prophet. I mean, because I think it was Paul said there's many Antichrists. Like the whole system is an Antichrist system. But the person y'all looking for is the false prophet. But idolatry, because the people you look up to said Obama was the dude. So now Obama's the dude. But the truth is, he just gonna go down in history as the dude. He ain't the dude. The Bible says Barack, this is what the Bible say, okay? The Bible says Barack gets away scot-free. That's, go look it up. Like Google, Bible say Barack gets away scot-free, and they'll show you. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? So don't, that idolatry one is the one that's gonna get many people killed. Real talk. They are hoping that you idolize the people around you in authority so much that you don't listen to the voice of God. Real talk. That's what happened with the reason why I call that the mark of the beast, because I'm telling you, if I had idolatry for my, like, wealthy people, for the wealthy people around me, honestly, that day that I said no, I became mentally ill to them. They totally got rid of your girl, got rid of me for telling the truth. Real talk. And literally, according to them, I was mentally ill from that moment on. That's what idolatry will get you. Real talk. That's what idolatry will get you. So don't just because somebody got some money or some authority or a big fancy job, you don't know what they sacrificed to keep that or get that or what type of crap they putting up for it. If you don't have the honor system within your own heart to follow God, if you don't have that in you, I'm telling you, like I said, idolatry about to kill a lot of people. Now I see why Jesus spoke of such things, why everybody spoke of, why God made it one of the 10 commandments. Because idolatry ain't just, it ain't just like idolizing a person or object. It's a concept. Like feeling like you're a part of a collective where you can't use your own brain is idolatry. That's idolatry. Feeling like you can't use your own brain is idolatry. Real talk. So evaluate your life for those things. You know, where in your life are you afraid to go against the grain? Study the Bible. Find out if that's what, like, if God said it, it's better to go against the grain than go against God. Real talk. If God said don't do this or don't do that, it's better to go against everybody else. Hey, it's better to go against everybody else than going against God. Real talk. So I hope y'all listening. I hope y'all understand. Don't go against God in order to make people happy. Now, don't get me wrong. It might land you in the wilderness. That's what happened. I lost my house because I couldn't go back to work because I didn't want to get swabbed every day and get the peer pressure of getting that shot. So I lost my home, South Euclid, Ohio. Lost it all. Real talk. And then had to hurry up. Had to listen to God. Real talk. If I wouldn't have listened to God, I would have messed this up. But I had to listen to God say, sell your house now before they take it and take the money and buy rural land. Thank God I did. Now the property is as big as the street I used to live on. Basically, this is bigger than the street I used to live on. You know what I mean? So, because I lived on a small cul-de-sac called Brookline. I think it was called Brookline in South Euclid. Go look it up. That's where I used to live. But because I didn't idolize the people around me, I lost it all and was labeled crazy. But look at God. All I can say, God paid double for the trouble. So what I'm saying is once you do go against people and go for God, you're going to have a testing moment of faith of where God going to lead you into the wilderness. You may not know where you're going to sleep tomorrow. You may not know how things going to play off. But like an onion, he going to peel you and get all the crap off of you. Ain't that right? Like an onion, he going to peel you, get all the crap off of you. And next thing you know, he going to place you somewhere for his good, for his benefit, for what he wants of your life. You feel what I'm trying to say? So it's gonna take a faith leap, is what I'm saying. But I'm saying I'm one of those people that made that faith leap, and I landed good. But I didn't choose none of it, man. Y'all know. Go look at the videos. I ain't choose none of this. God Himself did it. I just had the courage to listen. So I'm telling y'all that to say y'all gotta have the courage to listen. Don't let that idolatry have you stuck with, you know, evil people that mean you harm. Real talk. And that's another thing, y'all. Evil ain't got no color. Though I'm talking about them Nazi, they're evil. They're satanic people. You know what I mean? But evil don't got no color. Real talk. What Jesus tell you? I came to bring a sword that the enemy's gonna be your brothers and your sisters and your mothers and your cousins, and you get what I'm trying to say. So you're gonna have to evaluate that with discernment. Myself, we're all gonna have to evaluate that with discernment. You get what I'm trying to say. So don't think that it's just a color, you know, like say I don't trust the color. Cause some of the, like, I couldn't have got this done without my awesome neighbors that are of different colors. You know what I mean? So it ain't about the color. It's about the, y'all know evil when y'all see it. Y'all know y'all cousin evil. you know, y'all know y'all uncle evil. You know evil when you see it. But it's gonna be about having the courage to disassociate with those evil narcissists in our lives, because they don't mean us any. I mean, they don't mean us any help. They don't. They literally just want to make themselves look good, and they want to use you to do it. So y'all got to be aware of that, because that's all the test. That's what we're in. We're in judgment. These are the tests. Can you let go of Becky with the good hair because you uh been idolized, or your friends been idolizing her, so now you feel like you got something special? Well, Becky with the good hair, she has been plotting on your butt because she knows this is coming. And on top of her knowing that it's coming, she's waiting to get every dime you got after it's over, because she really only care about money. You get what I'm trying to say? Or let's see, let's give you another one. um, I can't say that. Y'all know I used to be a comedian. I can't say that. Or that guy that, you know what only thing he good for. You know, cause we in 2025. You know that guy that you kicking it with and what he's good for. Real talk. Now, everybody else idolize you for being with him. So therefore you idolize him, right? Y'all better, it's time to see where our loyalties lie. Look at that. That gotta be fixed. Oh God. Look at that. What is up here? That is gonna break that apart if I don't do something about that right away. Oh, that needs a whole new piece. Look at that. I gotta take that whole piece down. You see that? It's already weathered away that much. But praise God. Rachel sent me a gift card at Home Depot. I could go get this board and redo it and put that on there myself. I could do that. Oh, this is gonna be hard though, but I'm gonna do it. I could do that. Wow. I'm glad I was standing here following the pig around. I don't ever really look up there. But look at that. Look at that. That is almost destroyed. Oh, wow. So I hope we drop some knowledge. We drop some nuggets of truth and wisdom and knowledge. But I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to finish out this day. Go talk on the phone to my sister. I hope we drop some knowledge, and just thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for hanging out with me. All right. Talk to you guys later. God bless. Bye.